Hear what I'm saying, yeah? Is the UK bad energy? Is it bad vibes? I've been thinking about this lately. I feel like the UK is actually low energy, and I don't see many big risk takers out there. For example, I don't see anyone go out their way to allow themselves to be cringe anymore. Everyone's stiff. Everyone's just hyper conscious in case someone films them, puts them on a page. And it's understandable, to be honest. There's a lot of fassies out there. I feel like everyone's anxious, everyone's shook, and it kind of turns your brain into this NPC, and you don't actually have any original thoughts anymore. You're just a kind of petri dish for propaganda to infiltrate your mind. Women are shook of men, men are shook of women. Everyone's just shook. I feel like drill music does make people worse. I think that it does influence your brain negatively. It makes you want to go on a ride out. I'm not gonna lie, man, even me, I listen to drill, I want to ride out on someone. I think it really just depends on how your brain's developed, because certain man, they just can't deal with that. They listen to one tune, it's over for them. I don't know, man, I feel like there's no danger anymore, there's no life. You're removing one of the sweetest parts of life: risk, uncertainty, taking L's. And it's beautiful taking an L. It's beautiful to crash your whip going 70 on a main road, because you can bounce back from that. I feel like the modern British life is way too domesticated, way too free from risk. And then, yeah, you do have danger, you do have risk, but it comes in the form of someone trying to chef you up and end your life.
We're the middle children of history, man. No purpose or place. We have no Great War, no Great Depression. Our Great War is a spiritual war. Our Great Depression is our lives.
I feel like that's what happens when, as a society, you become so soft, everything's so commodified. You got Uber Eats, Instagram, all that. It just falls to another end of the extreme where you have to walk around with a bulletproof vest. Hear what I'm saying, man? On this channel, I talk about how people just hide from their desires. They hide from what they deep down want. They want power. They want dominance. They want adventure, danger, risk-taking. That's what makes life worth living. That's what makes it enjoyable. It makes you feel like you're alive. But then once you remove all that and make things modernized and put people in their little suits and tie, go to the office, put on a little fake act, they end up turning into these weird guys who just sit around all day wanking and going on Insta and then Netflix, just spectating the sports, what's going on and all that. And then it manifests itself, and all the energy gets suppressed, it all gets bottled in. And then you have these GMs that are going on ride outs, doing crazy-ish, doing bad man things, risking their life every day, risking their freedom, just like that. It kind of manifests itself in this collective consciousness where it goes to either end of the extreme. Either you're a waste man who just sits around spectating everyone all day, not doing anything yourself, not taking any risks, not living like a main character, or you're just like this guy who's just going on ride outs, got free bodies, doing everything. He's gonna get birded off in about a week. He's gonna get a 30 stretch. I'm telling you, man, you gotta be an in-between. You gotta be a bad man, but in a suit and tie, and do everything ruthlessly, execute, be on badness, but be in badness in a suit and tie in a legal way in the offices. Instead of going home and sitting on Netflix and that, go to the Muay Thai gym, maybe kick a few man in the face. Don't worry, get a black eye, man. Compete in BJJ or something. I don't like BJJ because I feel like it's for batty, man, but you, man, might like it. With London and the UK, the bad vibes, of course, the weather just makes it all 10 times worse. The grey skies constantly remind you that you're basically degenerating every day and becoming more and more schizo every day because you're just blocking out the sun with kills. It has an effect on a mindset, on productivity. I think London just has bad vibes, dark vibes, I'm better than you kind of vibes. I don't know about you, man, but that's just how it feels. When you hit a certain age, like 21, everyone just ghosts you and becomes a money-making machine or something. But fair enough, people are trying to secure their futures. They're trying to make money. I think the new world is here. Everyone's basically turned into an emasculated bundle of microplastics.
Mr. Fink, are you going to follow Donald Trump's plan and get rid of DEI and ESG in your companies?
So I'm just trying to see the positives in that. And it's just getting really difficult when I'm walking around and everyone's a waste, man. Everyone is a pussy, yo. And that's the truth that we need to face now. We have to face that everyone's just a shell of a human being. I feel like the UK, especially London, man, is just one big behemoth state The North, it's a lot better. There's a lot of more chill, down-to-earth people. I feel like human beings are naturally not meant to be living in these big cities. Look, I can get into the whole Ted Kaczynski Industrial Revolution rants, but we're going to save that for next time, because one thing I love about the UK is the snarky, dark kind of humour we've got going on. I naturally have a darker humour. I can show a crackhead or a nitty, they're strung out on crack, probably a mum of three, but something about it, we can just make jokes about that and it calms the situation.
You little pussy. What do you mean, please? Come here, bro. Trying to steal from my shop, yeah. Shut up. Don't talk. Yeah?
I'm like, yeah, look at this nitty. I can pay homeless people to fight each other in the streets. I can get a good laugh out of it. I can race a homeless man, throw him 20 quid for like a foot race. People hate on you for way less here. There's zero tolerance towards cringe. One side of it is good because people don't step out of line. There's no one saying, yeah, look here, me and my mum started at OF. Someone like that, if they posted that, they'll get ran out of the country. But on the other hand, it makes for a stiff country in general. Everyone's just not trying to get drawn out. And it could lead to people being less experimental with their personalities. And me personally, I value individuality, self-expression very highly. I think the UK is bad vibes, only if you let it be. And the good vibes are naturally attracted to you if you let them come around. That's why you're depressed or low energy. It's because you're not doing anything with yourself. You're wishy-washy. You ain't taking no risks and living on the edge. Why should God give you any energy to get out of bed if you're just going to be a waste man? I think when it comes to the economy, mental health, etc., the NHS is one of them things where if you're depressed, you're put on a 9-month waiting list. And during that 9 months, your mind's going into madness. Then you end up being told by your GP that you just should take paracetamol or something. Then, nothing against GPs per se, they're underpaid as well. And I know the wages in general in this country, they're so bad compared to Germany, US. I know software engineers in this country are getting paid like 60k. Go over to the US, they're making 120k, 150k, mad salaries. I think the great British dream now is to get out of Britain. I think the best thing about Britain now is the flight out. Summer's gonna be a good time this year, I feel like. That's why during the winter, you man should never jump off a bridge or do none of that. Because I feel like in general, summer is just better vibes, it's higher energy. People smile at you. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoy this content, man. I like to just stream my consciousness out into the world. And I don't care who watches it or what's going on. But I like challenging different views and I like putting out different content, man. Really changing the views of the British public. And if you guys like this video, new videos out every day. Juice out the catty, like and subscribe. I'm out. Bang.